Hello guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the online class. As you know that yesterday I have finished the poem and today we are here to discuss the summary of the poem. So without doing any kind of delay, let's begin. Let's summarize the poem. Okay. As yesterday we have seen about the frog which was quite lazy to do anything and was not able to listen her mother also, and he was not means he didn't get up while seeing the lady frog too. Okay, now let's begin it. The poem begins by telling us about a frog who is pretty lazy, and the name of the frog is Fred. Yesterday we learned about the Fred, what he does all day, and it shows us how the frog wasted his time without doing anything constructive, without doing any kind of work. Fred is always lolling up on a log throughout the whole day. He does not do any work and manages to avoid any responsibilities which may be for him. And we also learn that Fred does not even do a single stroke of work. And this behavior of Fred always trouble his mother, the poor mother, which is old and wants Fred to help her with the work. However, this does not seem to bother Fred at all. He does not understand his responsibilities and manages to get away with anything. The mother keeps calling Fred to do some work and help her. However, he avoids this as if it is not bother him, and he always act that means he does not even move 2 inches from his place, and Fred does not bother to reply to his poor old mother as he pretends that he does not hear her voice when she calls him, and he pretended to be deaf rather than listening to and helping his mother. He kept with means acting, just remain lying in a silent heap, and he sleeps conveniently, and he does not have to listen to his mother. It is just how lazy he is, not helping his mother. Or what is most surprising, that one could assume that Fred will get up seeing a lady frog. Yes, of course, anyone can. Means even people can also have something which they get up and do similarly. But what Fred did, he won't get up from his place. Instead of bowing and helping the a lady frog to on her way, what he does, he does not even open his eyes when the lady frog is passing from there, and this just says that he is actually very lazy frog. Yes, it actually says that he is quite lazy to do anything, quite lazy to do anything. So from this poem, what you understood? um Yes, what is the moral of the poem? Yeah, the moral of the poem is that how a frog is quite being lazy, and he did not listen and he did not notice. Okay, means the life of a lazy person or a frog means how nothing at all ever bothers to them, and whether it is their own work or their own mother or means important thing, they doesn't matter to them. They only want to lay down silently, like just like a lazy frog, and they do all the things like that. Okay, so they just spend their times in daydreaming means din mein sapne dekhna. Okay, like that. So now let's move to the exercises of this chapter. Okay, this poem. So what did the frog do all the day? He does nothing. He just lay down on a log and wasting his time, and just ignoring all the things, all the responsibilities. Besides lazy, what other word can you think of to describe the frog? To describe a frog, he was like ignorant. He ignored everything. He was deaf. He behaved the deaf, and he was irresponsible to do anything. Complete these sentences with the reference to the poem. When the frog's mother called him, he pretended to. He pretended to be deaf. When a lady frog hops by, he does not even open his eye to see her. Did you like the frog's behavior? Do you like the frog's behavior? No, not actually. If the students will turn like this, how the teachers are going to behave, I'm just worried about that. So please, it is very bad about means if you are behaving just like a lazy frog, it's really 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 bad for your situations and whatever the things. Refer to the poem and understand. The frog loved to laze and lie around all day. He did not like to do any work at all. Now make true sentences about yourself. Now you have to write something about yourself, okay? I love to do whatever the things means write about the people you like, a game you play, a hobby, a habit you have, and you may use these clues, okay? Means you have to write about a people, about a game, about a hobby, about the habit, what you like to do and what you don't like to do, okay? Try and find out the same from your family members also. You can just ask these things to your family members, your brother, father, mother, sister, grandparents. You can ask to them also that what they would like about others, what is their favorite hobbies, and what they want to do in their free time, okay? Add one more matching word to each pair one has been done for. Yeah, for this you have to write the just like the rhyming words, you just have to write the same word for the following, okay? Like log, frog, dog, shirk, work, shirk, vein, design, vein, dean, design, okay? Preferring, hearing, caring, heap, keep, leap, past, last, fast, way, say, hey, okay? So these are the words which will match. You can write by yourself also. It's not that only these all the things are here, okay? So here we ended our poem summary, and we ended our this exercises, okay? So I'll just request you to underline the words which are unable to understood by you. You can ask me the question answer if it is not if it is not means understood to you, okay? And please read the poem again and again. Study the new words and write the new words from the poem also which are unknown to you, and study the poem lines, okay? You can study 1 2 3. Yes, you can study 10 line one stanza of this poem. There is two stanza in this poem. Okay, you can study the first stanza that Fred is a very lazy frog who lolls all day upon a log. He always manages to shirk doing a single stroke of work. His poor old mother calls in vain. Come in and help. He does not bother to move 2 inches, much preferring to be extremely hard of hearing. He lies there in a silent heap and stays conveniently asleep. Okay, conveniently asleep. You can just study the words which are hard to you, and you can underline and you can study the spellings also. Okay, so have a nice day to all. This is all about the poem explanation summary and the exercise of this poem. This was very easy and was very small, okay? So all the best to all, and complete this all the thing exercises. What do you like, what do you love, about whom, the hobbies and all, and match the words to the each pair, okay? So have a nice day to all. Bye everyone.